the amount of interpretation that goes into dealing with the ground. And what sort of recommendations you have to come up with, what do you advise your client when you do it, and so forth and so on. So, to summarize this stuff, compaction of soil is difficult. It's not. It's real easy. Soil compaction, it's compacts itself over time. It doesn't. If it's hard, it's good. Not really. Earthquakes don't happen. Yeah, they happen. They happen here too. You think you know what rock is, but if you don't define it, it can come and bite you. And if it's good now and it's standing now, it'll be there tomorrow. No, it won't. It will move. Sinkholes are a Florida issue. No, we have them here too. They're just different nature. More of them man-made than anything else. Bearing capacity is strictly a soil property. No, it depends on a whole bunch of other things. And most structures do not settle. No, everything settles. It doesn't matter what you do, it will settle. It will move. In geotech engineering side X-ray vision, no, we have other qualities, but not that. So, but with that, hopefully this was informative for you. If there's any questions, I mean, any one of these subjects, we can spend an hour or two just talking about the one. So, but if you leave with anything, is that doing things right, it's easy. When it comes to soil, you can manipulate it, you can put it down, you can create a reliable material out of it. But if you screw it up, you create all kinds of problems and you leave all kinds of time bombs for people to find and for things to not work correctly. That's a big part of it. But like I said, any of these subjects, it's very, you can get in depth into it, start dealing on it. So, who's going to be a geotech engineer? It's an adventure, I tell you. And it's just one of those branches of engineering that you can't replace experience. If you're doing structural design and you're really sharp and you're good with the computer and all of that, you can crank out designs, but there's nothing that's going to substitute seeing things, being out there, looking at sites, see what happens. You can't substitute that. So it's really hard to find puppy geotech engineer that's going to be not necessarily better, but to have more judgment and be able to produce and give their clients the same recommendation as somebody with some years behind the ears. So, but it's good. You see a lot of stuff. You interact with perhaps everybody on the design team. We have to interact with the structural engineer, with the architect, with the civil, with the mechanical guys. It sort of interacts all together. And this is just the geotechnical engineering part of it. There's a whole other part of this, which is materials testing and special inspections. And that's a different part. So, any questions at all? No? Good. Thank you. Well, thank you guys. Anybody? Somebody did? This is